What up, my roadies? Good evening to you. Roadtrip Dave is coming at you live from Roadtrip HQ. We are actually here in the house tonight because we're actually going to do something a little different. We're going to, what can we say? We're actually going to talk about music. RobFuz got the notice. Yes, my partner in crime is here. Fantastic ears. Brandon, what is going on, my man? Welcome aboard. Timothy Rainwaters just walked in the door. Boy, that drive was a long one. Yes, that drive would be a long one, Timothy. Welcome aboard, my man. Welcome aboard. Paula Rainwaters is also in the house. Excellent. Scott Shearer is in the house. Very good. Excellent. We got BDF in the hizzy tonight. We've got, let's see, Rachel Loves Disney is here. Fantastic. And Tina Marie. Tina, thank you so much. I have absolutely been listening to VH for a long time these past 2 weeks. So you're doing exactly what I'm doing. Rob, good to have you on here, man. Thank you so much. Dan, the man from Colorado, 2 square root 231 is here. Fantastic. That's right, Rob, in his house. And with that, my roadies, let's get this party started. Come on. And now we are ready to rock. Jaden Tran is here. Welcome aboard, my man. Jacob Traeger is here. What up, Jacob? What's up, my man? Oh, look up. We got Disney World Freak here in the house on the chat. Welcome aboard, Carlos. Courtney Rainwaters is here. We got Timothy. We got Courtney. We got Paula. So where's Kaylee? We got to get that voice. B is another fellow Charlottean. Welcome aboard. Janie B, welcome aboard as well. Good to have you guys here. Are you ready to rock? It's gonna be great. I'll see if I can't get banned worldwide this time. I gotta time my clips just right, my music clips just right. Kaylee, the entire Rainwaters crew is in the hizzy. Sam Lowe, welcome aboard, Sam. That's right, Carlos. Hashtag all the Rainwaters. Actually, you know what? Speaking of Disney World Freak, speaking of him, all of a sudden, he is here in his house tonight. Welcome aboard, Carlos.
What's up, Dave? Thanks for the invite, man. Glad to be here.
Awesome, buddy. Man. Hey, glad you're here as well. I think we like this view better, don't we? This the widescreen. Yes.
We do. Yes. The less you see of me, the better it is.
I see you, man.
I see. Well, I'm looking the wrong way. I see.
There you go. Awesome. We got that's right. We got hashtag all the Rainwaters. That's exactly right. Jacob Traeger, he's got 2 more weeks to go until Great Wolf Lodge. Jacob, that is awesome, man. I hope you have a great time. I'm hoping to maybe get to Great Wolf Lodge here at the coming Thanksgiving, maybe after Christmas. We'll see. So, guys, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you CHOKESLAM the like button for this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel like this right here down below. Roadtrip Dave, that's the address right there. Also, be sure you subscribe to my partner channels, like the Live Place YouTube channel, like DreamersEmpire, like my man who's in the house right now, RobFuz, like Viapree Project, like the Kingdom Times, Resort TV 1 as well. And I call them my partner channels still, even though they haven't been active yet in a while. I call them my Road Trip Reserve partners, our themed life. Be sure you check them all out. And guys, the biggest thing I'm going to say about coming here, why are we here? We're here because this guy right here, all of you out there, my partners in crime, my ultra roadies like Disney's Adventures, the Kingdom Times as well, and Timothy Rainwaters. Their YouTube channels are in the description below. Be sure you subscribe to them as well. But we're here because of www.theliveplace.com. That is where you can get all of your scheduling completed for all of the live streamers that are in our community, whether it's Disney, whether it's cruising, and whether it's RV camping. And there's so much more, guys, so many more that are coming to the Live Place. Make sure you bookmark www.theliveplace.com, and that's where you keep track of all of your family-friendly live streamers. So awesome. So you know what? That's funny about Rainwaters, Carlos. They just got back from Disney a couple minutes ago. That's awesome.
Did they arrive? I was just telling them safe travels. I know they've been making that trek home. I know about that trek, so I know how long it takes, and you know. But that's good to hear that they have made it home safely. Yes.
Good that you guys are safe. Oh, hey, now I've got a friend in crime just down the road, Ben Potts. Emmy award-winning Ben Potts is in the house tonight. Welcome aboard, my man. Tissermink is also in the hizzy. Hello there, happy to see the stream, but sad because of the reasoning. Hey, you know what? It could be sad, but I want to celebrate this man's music. This man's music did a lot for me, as it's part of my soundtrack. When I tell people Van Halen is part of the soundtrack of my life. I take it from 80s all the way into the 90s. And we're here to celebrate that tonight. So, hey, you know, it is sad for his family. I can't imagine what his son Wolfgang is going through. Can't imagine what that whole family is going through. But let's celebrate. Let's remember Eddie Van Halen for all the awesomeness that he did, really. Man, all right, we got Captain Akron 27 in the hizzy. Welcome aboard, my man. Welcome aboard. Oh yeah, we got Mike Wheeler. Woot woot. Time to hang out with Dave and the Roadies. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. So guys, check this out. This is the mug of the 2 weeks. Now, unfortunately, I did not have a Van Halen coffee mug. This is the only coffee mug I ever got from a rock concert. Journey, 2006.
Nice.
Carlos, do you have any mugs from rock concerts?
I do not. I'll be honest with you. The only rock concert, if you want to even call it rock, but Rob will love this, is Bon Jovi. Been to about 4 or 5 Bon Jovi concerts. Besides that, more into freestyle and pop music.
Outstanding. Hey, Bon Jovi is rock. Bon Jovi is absolutely rock.
I love rock music, and Van Halen was great growing up, in middle school and elementary school in the 80s, because I am not that old. But yeah, Van Halen is Van Halen, and it's a sad that he's gone, but he left a legacy. He's definitely,
yes, he did.
Absolutely.
Now the thing about Eddie Van Halen that was surprising was the actual cancer that he had. He started out that he had like some sort of tongue cancer. Yeah. Towards the beginning of the millennium, and he got that under control. He got that under remission. He had surgery, and it was great. And as I was reading through, in 2015, he had a flare-up of the cancer, but this time in the throat. It was throat cancer. And so now I know that smoking, I know what smoking does. In my family, I've had many family members die of lung cancer. And that's because of their, smoking habit. But he smoked and all that. Lungs were clear as a bell.
Yep.
But it got him on the throat. So yeah, and well, Rob is true. Eddie was thinking it was from the metal guitar picks, but they was thinking that was the tongue cancer that was the cause of it. So whether or not the tongue cancer went to his throat afterwards, it's skeptical to say. You can't really even pick up, what really is the true cause of that. But yeah, but we're here to celebrate him tonight. I got another partner in crime is here. Dreamers Empire, Dave and Carlos. Hey friends, let's go ahead and jump into this. You know what, Dean? We shall. And you know how we will do it? We will do it with the quintessential guitar solo that started it all, Van Halen's Eruption. Now, I have every Van Halen album. This is the first one. This is the digitally remastered, just Van Halen. And this is the guitar solo that started it all. Like if well, I would let listen to it for about 10 seconds, and then we'd start talking. That's right. So DreamersEmpire, I remember he kicked the speakers when performing this. Yes, that's exactly right. Resort Budgeting, welcome aboard Resort Budgeting. And that's right, Rob, you were correct. Van Halen's manager is Don Henley's Irving Assoff. So no pun intended, Irving, but please don't ban me. Hey, awesome. Caroline from Sky Camp, Jabberwocky Music. Awesome, awesome. So get this, Carlos. Dean, 1979 Minneapolis Row 2. Dean, that is awesome, man. That is awesome that you got to see them raw. Got to see them in their true primal youth. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Now get this, guys. Now, this song right here is kind of the reason why I became a Van Halen fan a little bit later in life. And it was because, I don't know, this song could be considered satanic, maybe? only if you were unfamiliar with his music. You know which one this is, right, Carlos?
The name escapes me, but I definitely know the song.
Let's see in the comments who is the first one to identify the song that is playing right now in the background.
I have, my wife laughs at me. I have issues with that. I know songs, I can sing along to them, but names escape me just like, sometimes my kids' names escapes me.
I understand that totally. Yes, Rob got, oh, you know what? Ooh, Dan from 2 Square Road 231 actually beat Rob. Running with the Devil. That is right. Now, and Rob, you're exactly right. It's not satanic. I think I was a little bit, maybe a little bit of a scaredy cat when I was younger. Maybe that's what. Disno's Adventures. My ultra roadie is in the hizzy. Kate Atwood, welcome aboard. We are rocking out with some Eddie Van Halen. And Isaac Nail is in the hizzy. Welcome aboard, my man. So Resort Budgeting, he got a 1982 tour shirt somewhere as a kid. You should have kept it, dude. That probably would be a lot. That's exactly right. So so here's the thing. When this album first came out, now I'll be honest, it came out in 78, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 78. So I was 4 years old. So I wasn't really into this music.
I was not even one, probably. I was
okay.
77 for me, so.
Oh man, I got you. You're a 77 baby. Okay. So you're my sister. You're my sister's age. Awesome. So what's funny about that though is that my sister does not relate to this music at all. But like I loved this music, and now I'm gonna get to the song that propelled me to listen to Van Halen for the rest of my life. I'll get to that later on, but I wanted to go through that. Now that was the other song that's on this album on that I actually clipped was this one. Do you recognize this one at all?
I do.
You recognize the title?
That is Jamie's Crying.
That's it. You got it. You got it.
Takes me a second. I start singing the song in my head, and it's like, all right, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what's funny about that is now can you slightly still hear it in the background?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, yeah, so Jamie's Crying, that was the first, I would say, hit that I remember hearing on the radio. Now I was like 5 or 6 when I first heard it, and I thought it was kind of funny because Eddie Van Halen makes his guitar sound like it's crying, like and it sounds like it's a crying kid, like wah, wah. You know, it was. I loved that. It was absolutely just hilarious. I thought it was hilarious when I was a kid. I will try not to, Rob. I'm doing my best, man. Doing my best. So, Isaac, you're a drummer? That's
Isaac
awesome.
is a drummer.
Why did I not know that? That's incredible, Isaac. That's awesome, man.
He's been posting some live stuff from his church. He plays the drums in his church, and he was live the other day on Instagram. And let me tell you, another thing we didn't know about Isaac besides him only being 16.
Yeah,
which took us a while to figure that out too. He's got some talent. He can play some drums. You
know what's hilarious, Isaac? I always thought you were the one filming. I didn't realize you were the one playing.
Yep.
What? Mind blown. Mind blown. That's fantastic, dude. Yeah, dude, you've got some talent. That's awesome. We need to get you. If Isaac, can you fly up to the Charlotte area? If we're low on a drummer, if we need a drummer, we've only needed that a drummer in emergency maybe twice on our praise band.
Twice too many, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's hilarious. Janie. No, Janie B. That's hilarious. Janie B. had that song aligned to her. Janie's Crying. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hola, Avery, the Cuban American is in me. Hizzy, welcome, man. Welcome aboard. Look at this, Paul Rainwaters. Tim has a Pearl drum set that's 36 years old. Tim, you're a drummer too.
That's right. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Man, I love it that we got some musicians in our community. That's awesome. That's awesome. I sing. That's about it. I'm not that good. And I've just started learning how to play the guitar. So, you know.
I listen. That's it. That's all I'm good at, listening. I listen. And it's sad because, I mean, I don't want to take any time away, but music runs in my family. My grandfather was a high decorated maestro.
Oh, really?
Back in the old country, back in Portugal. He has streets and buildings named after him back in the old land.
Oh, wow.
And yet,
that's awesome.
And yet my generation, because my father could play, but my generation, forget it. My siblings, nothing. And you know what? Now that I think about it, all our kids have nothing either. So it might have died with my father, the music playing. But
yeah. That's fun. Well, you know what's funny is that I actually got started with music playing the organ. When I was 7 years old, I was starting to play the organ, and so I had organ lessons and tried the saxophone. Yeah. I just didn't have the interest for it. I have a little ADHD, so.
I could play the accordion a little bit. Again, being Portuguese,
that's awesome.
That kind of music. But I forgot how to, play and everything. But
yeah. Well, hey, I wanted to address it. So Tony said Van Hagar was great. With Roth was good. With Sharon, yes. Tony, you are speaking my mind, brother. And we will talk about that later on. I have got the entire VH collection, and we will go through different songs on there and point those out. Absolutely, man.
Speaking of Portuguese, Sharon should have stood where he was with his Portuguese counterpart. Just stood,
more than words.
Yeah, I know. I know his brother pretty well. Not Sharon, the other guy. Oh my God, what's his name now? He's escaping me.
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know Extreme that well.
Oh my God, but whatever. His brother has a local band here where I am, pretty well Portuguese band, and
yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So listen to this. Avery's played steel drums in the past, but don't have any at home. That is wow. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Nuno, yes, Nuno Betancourt. Thanks, Rob. It was you know.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Again, names escape me.
BDF says he's good at the triangle. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, let's see here. Kay Atwood. She's a listener and singer. Yes, I would be paid not to sing. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. That's awesome. Resort budgeting. Not sure if this is a hot topic to bring up. Which singer, Hagar or Roth, is your favorite? Stay tuned for that, Resort budgeting, because then I will show you.
And
you shall find out.
For mine until Dave lets his out.
That's awesome. If you can play the accordion, you would be a hit in North Korea. That's awesome. That is awesome. Wait, guys, if you're just coming on the live stream here, make sure you choke slam the like button for this video because we are still rocking out. We've only done the first album, and here we are, what, 23 minutes in?
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get through this.
And I'm about to strip. That's how hot we're getting.
Oh, my. Ha!
It was. It's the lights. It is
the lights.
These lights on. Oh my God.
Yeah, they'll burn you up. Yeah, that's why I always dress.
It's either that or you're really turning me on right now. It's hot. I mean, it's
family friendly. Just went bye.
Hey, you've been banned for less, so you know.
That's true. This is true. just by sharing a movie clip. Thanks, YouTube. Well, hey, so let's go to on a really cool note. Now we talk about rocking out. We talk about dancing. This is a song that surprised me from Van Halen because it doesn't have a guitar solo in it. Can you name which song I'm about to play? Come on, you know this. RobFuz is actually open for Bon Jovi, Extreme Open.
Extreme did, awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome. Come on, Carlos. Come on, man. 2 Square Road 231. He already got it. You just need to cheat in the comments, man.
I'm not even looking at the comments. I'm really not. I don't even have them up. Hold on, let me put them up. Now that the answer's out, I was trying to play it,
Yeah, Dan got it.
Dance
the Night Away. This is a song that was surprising because it did not have a virtuoso Eddie playing a guitar solo on it, but it became a hit. It was actually a very good song. Now, if you'll notice, guys, just want to let you guys know, not doing Van Halen covers. I'm sticking with just the songs that Van Halen wrote. And that's just because I want to, celebrate the musicianship of Eddie and the band himself. Oh, Rob got it first? Sorry, Rob. Sorry, my partner in crime. Dance the Night Away was the first one. That is awesome. That is, you are correct, sir. Team Marie Photography. Janie's crying or whatever. that was hilarious.
You might have been better off having Tina on. She's gonna beat me out here. And I'm guaranteed I'm a lot older than her, too.
Well, what's funny is that Tina she actually sent a tweet, said that she's been listening to VH music all day in preparation for tonight. So I love it. I love it, Tina. That's awesome.
Hey, I would have been prepared, too, but, never mind. Forget.
Hey, that's right. I'm a lousy planner, just to let you know. What was it?
Hey, it's 8:55. You want to come on? Sure. What are we talking about?
No, dude, no, totally roast me. I'm good with it.
Oh, sorry. It was more like 8. It was more like 8 o'clock, but still, an hour. I can only write so much down in an hour.
Pete McDevitt plans his live streams, 6 months in advance.
Yeah. When are you? You're on July of 2022, right?
Yes. I'm on it. I think it's May. I think I'm in May of next year. That's awesome. Oh. See, Dan. See, now I like this. We can make this a song ID quiz. I love it, Dan. Absolutely.
Great. Yeah. So I'm done.
Hey, Jeffrey Resendez. If I didn't say hello to you earlier, welcome aboard, my man. Oh, hey, Rod. See, now I'm trying to get my partner in crime, but hey, he's got some priorities that he's got to attend to, so that's why he couldn't come on. But that's all good, man. I understand. Totally understand.
Thanks, Rob. Leave me hanging.
But you know what?
Rob just wants to see me abuse and sweat. That's it. Doing it on purpose.
It's all good, man. Now here's the thing. You know what, Carlos? Here's a song for you right here. This is the song right here. Now this was on Van Halen 2. Van Halen 2. So let's see if anybody knows what the song this is before the chorus comes on. Courtney Waters. Are we going to talk about Aerosmith? Courtney, I love Aerosmith, absolutely. But we will talk about them at another time. We're celebrating Eddie VH, and I was just like, because this is the songs of my soundtrack right here. Oh, Rob says he can't hear it. That's funny.
Yeah, it's a little low.
All right, hear about that. How about now? Oh, here we go. This is a drinking song.
I don't even recognize the song. I'll be honest with you.
This is not a hit. This is not a hit song. But again, what I really loved about it though is that this is right here. It's the second song, and what's hilarious about it is it's a party song. I mean, it's nothing but a party song. RobFuz, somebody, hey, SGMAD. That's right, Rob. So you guys can't hear it? Okay, I'm going to try and boost the volume up a little bit. So here we go. Here we go. They'll actually sound like trains. Avery's got the lyrics. Listen to this solo. Isn't that awesome? I just love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know. Can you hear it now in the background?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you had it up a little bit, yeah.
Okay. I think sometimes what the microphone does is that it emphasizes the closer sound, and then it gets rid of the other one.
Right.
So, Avery had the lyrics up there, man. That's awesome. Randy and Kathy are in the hizzy tonight. Welcome aboard, you guys. So Tina's trying to make you feel better, Carlos?
Yeah, well, she said she didn't recognize it either. Yeah, no, you're just trying to make me feel good.
Yeah, sometimes, here's the thing. I actually sometimes go after songs that are not hits because I feel like you can find just very creative musicianship. It sounds like a party song, but if you listen to the musicianship of it, the solos in it, it's right. Amazing. It's just amazing. And it's only a 2-minute, 54-second song. Now this one right here, this actually put Eddie, I believe, in guitar virtuoso mode. Listen to this. Can you hear it?
Yeah, that's a lot of picking there.
Listen to that. Incredible. Spanish Fly is the name of the song. It's incredible.
Is it even a song? Isn't that like only a minute long?
Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of their albums he had like a guitar solo intermixed in it. It's usually about a minute long.
Yeah.
Eruption's about a minute and a half long. Listen to that. RobFuz, give me time to type, Dave. I figured something like that would be hard for many people to get. Oh, look at that. RobFuz got Spanish Fly. That's great. That's awesome. But yeah, so now this one right here. Recognize this one?
I do. Isn't that You're No Good?
No.
No.
This is not a politically correct song.
Oh, Beautiful Girls.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got it.
Told you. Stop trying to play the song in my head.
Oh, yeah. That's right, man. Carlos, see, you got it.
Yeah. I'm still sweating.
You got to drink water like me, man. You got to have a mug.
It's a different color, but it's water. Trust me. It's got some coloring to it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, see, I just had that song on there because it's an awesome song.
Yeah. Oh,
And it's not politically correct. That's one of the things I like about it.
It was played a lot, and it still is played a lot.
Yeah, all the rock stations, they play that all the time.
We have one here that plays Double Shot Tuesday, and I mean they've been playing a lot of Van Halen on Tuesday.
Oh yeah,
it was every other group was Van Halen. They played 2 songs of Halen, 2 songs of whatever, and then 2 songs again of Halen. And
see, I mean, people knew where this was. People knew that this band, like if you looked at Twitter, if you looked at, I mean, a lot of people were affected by Eddie passing away. And what's kind of funny is that you never heard, like, the media kind of kept him pinned back, you know, didn't really talk about him that much. But when you talk about his influence is huge.
They didn't. The people that knew he was sick are the ones that were, you know, that really follow Eddie Van Halen and the family. I knew about his first cancer battle. I had no idea that it was back and that he was this sick. And that, you know, the media kept it that way.
Yeah. I think the family did. They kind of kept the releases down low. I do remember seeing something that that cancer did come back in 2015. I remember reading that.
Yeah.
But I think, like, when you don't hear any news, right, you're thinking, oh, right. You know, I think it's he's getting over it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but you know, to hit the point where you're saying, but his influences, you know, that's all everybody talks about, even now after his death. You don't hear him talking about Van Halen.
Right.
You hear him talk about Eddie Van Halen.
Yes.
What Eddie Van Halen did.
Right.
Not the group. It's all Eddie Van Halen. And it's how it should be.
Right.
But, you know, the band was the band. It wasn't just the guitars. It was, you know, his brother was the drummer, if I'm correct.
Alex, that was his brother.
You know, and we can all talk about, you know, Hagar or Roth or whatever, you know.
But just to get to your point with that, though, is that, you know, Bon Jovi is John Bon Jovi, right? Whereas Van Halen, you could have a David Lee Roth, or you could have Hagar. You didn't have to have the mega lead man as the front guy, which I thought was just amazing. Now, I want to put this comment right here. Dan and I, when I was living in Colorado, Dan knows this. I rocked out to this song in the car. We'd be like driving to Denver or downtown Fort Collins, and oh yeah, man, we were absolutely rocking out, So let's see here. Let's see if we got some other things. Scott, hey man, you're more than welcome. Yeah, Rob, that's the thing. I heard he was sick and bad. And I think some of us didn't want to believe it. It was kind of messed up there. Scott is singing along. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Awesome. Mickey Budge, Kelly, what a board. Welcome on board. Good to have you guys here tonight. Brian, NASCAR fan 22. Welcome aboard, dude. Glad you are here tonight. Janie B, Valerie, his ex was the last one with Eddie when he passed. I did hear that, Janie. I did. And you know what? That's a testament to them, with how they were able to still maintain, right, a loving relationship, even despite, you know, having to go through that craziness. Well, I tell you what, guys, let's go to the next album, and this one is unique because this one, it has a mixture of what I would call some bass stuff in it, and it was it's called Fair Warning. And now, what was really funny is that if you look at the artwork, I don't know if you can see the artwork in here with the reflection there. It's weird. You know, it's like you don't even know where it's coming from, right?
it's literally artwork.
Yes, exactly. See, you know what? I inspired Dan. 2√231. I jump started. Nice little pun, my man. Nice little pun.
It actually says that photo is a painting by a William Krellick.
Really? So it's an authentic painting.
It is. The photo was taken off an authentic painting.
That's amazing.
Of William Krellick.
That's very cool. Very cool. But the album, the title of this album was called Fair Warning. Now I guess like when you're seeing, like, I guess, you know, maybe the bully had fair warning while he's getting punched out. I don't know. But this album had some interesting songs on it. Let's see, RobFuz said, well, his new wife and his son was with him. Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right, Rob. So check this out. Let's see if you know this song. Now, this is listen to this guitar solo. Is that not incredible? The thing about that song, it's the beginning of another song called Mean Street. Nobody knows this. They don't play this on the radio.
No, they don't. I've never heard this song.
But listen to that riff. I mean, I just love that riff. It was the first time when you could actually have like a real driving riff, and there was a little bit of punk mixed in there, I thought, you know?
Yeah.
And then like right here, and I heard this on classic rock radio. Oh, it was like late night, right? I think they were going through the album or something, and it was like, I remember hearing that. I'm going, that's an awesome song. Why do I not have this song? So that's when I got that. But that's from Fair Warning. Here is one though that I thought was just hilarious. This is this is funny. Here's the title.
I was gonna say, is that Sinner Swing?
That is Sinner Swing.
As soon as you said, you know, listen for the title, I'm like,
oh yeah,
got it.
That's why Randy and Kathy jump started. Good one. I know, right? Awesome. Kelly, thank you so much. Thank you. If you guys are just coming on here and you haven't done it yet, make sure you choke slam the like button for this video because we're rocking out with some VH tonight. Now, the funny thing about that song is it's funny, and yet you kind of feel a little dirty listening to it, you know? Now, this one right here is one I actually have on my running song. Now, listen to that. He knew how to play even calm melodies before starting up his songs. I thought that was just awesome. Now, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna talk a little bit through it, but I didn't hear this until I listened to Sirius XM. Sirius XM actually played this song. They never played this on the radio. It's called Hear About It Later is the name of this one. No, Dan, you were wrong. Dan gets a point. Take it off. I actually, speaking of Unchained, Dan, let's go ahead and hit that one. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Yeah. This one I knew. This one I knew. So when Dan wrote that, I went, oh, I'm not the only one. I got something wrong.
Love it.
See, I thought it was changed, not unchanged.
Yes.
But
when I first heard this song, that's exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have this song on my running collection as well when I run. I love running to this song. All right, let's tone it down.
If I did run, I could see it how it was a good song to run to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I could see it, but I don't run. So. Bit of a fade line maybe, but you know.
If you're running away from something scary, totally understandable. Yeah.
No, as my wife says, the only time we run is, you know, to get to the front of fast pass lines.
The only time we run is to get ahead of everybody else at Disney World.
Exactly.
I remember those years where like you literally were like standing right here at like the start of the
drop rope.
Of the drop rope.
Yep.
And as soon as I did it, and this is when Body Wars first opened up. Wow. So you're literally from Epcot. I remember just getting down there and going, boom, and we're like just pumping the arms to get the fast passes for Body Wars.
Oh man.
That's right, Rob. That's right. The bad boy of YouTube. That's me, baby. So now we're going to go to the next album. You know what the next album after Fair Warning was, Carlos?
Oh, you don't want to play So This Is Love from this album? That was another hit.
Oh, you want to hear that one?
Well, if you're playing the hits at least, you know.
I didn't even know that was a hit. I never heard this one before until I got the album. Great bass line on this. Amazing bass line.
My baby's on the corner and she's looking so fine. Blow my mind.
I can sing that.
It's a good beat to it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, what was funny was when I got this album and I had no idea about this song, I remember going, how come this is not a hit? Maybe it was a hit up north. We never heard this in the South.
They played it up here.
That's really interesting how regional radio stations might mess things up and not play the exact same stuff. That's how I guess we're kind of boring people a little bit. We only got 10 watching. It's only 10 of my most faithful roadies in the hizzy. So thanks for still hanging with us tonight. See, Resort Budgeting's like they play that on classic rock radio all the time. I can't believe that. Yeah. I'm in the Charlotte area. We have a I would say nationally known classic rock station. They never play this song ever. All right. Well, I'm glad you reminded me of that, man. But glad I played that for you. Now I gotta find the. Now I gotta find this one now, because I put down some tunes for us to listen to on Women and Children First, which I thought was hilarious. Now this one is a hit. They play this one all the time. You know which song this is?
Something of Love.
Yeah. No. And The Cradle Will Rock.
Oh, The Cradle Will Rock. Yeah, you know, singing the words. What did I say? Love.
It's I think you this is just some new sensation. No, I can't think of where he talks about love in this one.
No, neither do I. After you said what it was, neither do I.
Kay Atwood. Ooh, she might have caught me on this. She thought Women and Children came before Fair Warning. Kay. Let's check that out. So, 1980. Oh,
yep. 1980.
Hey, you are correct. Thank you for keeping me in check. My roadies make sure that I am giving you accurate information. So we're actually going back a year. Fair Warning was done up in 1981. This was 1980.
1980, yep.
So, thank you very much. So that Resort Budgeting, yeah, the Cradle Will Rock is in rotation a lot. I have heard that a lot. So I tell you what, now that we did that, let's go to the next song on Women and Children First. This one was really cool. It is a guitar solo. It's only 57 seconds.
And a great movie too.
You remembered, or did you cheat?
I am cheating.
I knew it. I knew it. There's no way you know this was Tora Tora.
Oh.
Listen to that. Listen to that. So he's doing overdubs in reverse. I thought that was really cool. And then he goes to this. And this is like, you know, like the end. Listen to that. That was David Lee Roth and Michael Anthony. Now, Michael Anthony was a great bass player and a great vocalist. Great backup vocalist for this band. It sounded like sirens, right? That's when I first heard that. Look at that, Kay Atwood knew. Wow, I'm impressed, Kay. I'm absolutely impressed. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Isn't it, you know, a test to him? How many bands back then now put a solo in an album?
Right. Think about this. Before there was Joe Satriani, before there was Eric Johnson, before there was Steve Vai, right? Those guitarists are very well known for their soul, and it's mostly just nothing but guitar solos.
Right.
He was doing that when nobody else was. I mean, it's mostly vocals and a lot of acoustic guitar work, maybe, you know, especially in the 70s.
Yep.
But it was, and the thing is, if you notice on every solo, he's exploring different compositions, right? He's using, it never sounds exactly the same. It's
right.
It's a different atmosphere, different, a totally different texture. There you go. Women and children first. Jump the gun again. Scott Shearer. Hey, Scott, thanks so much for coming on board, man. Have a great night, and we will rock on.
You can
you can rock on later on the replay. Just saying. And Dan, you are correct. The last track on this album is fun. The only problem is I didn't put that on the list. But you know, the second to last one's pretty fun too. And this is this shows their versatility right here. This is the band's versatility. I really love this. Listen to this. Does this sound like a heavy metal band?
No. Sounds like I feel like sitting on my porch down in New Orleans somewhere.
Yeah. Could this be magic? Or could this be love? And what's interesting about this song is that they integrate the title of the album in the song. I always thought that was kind of funny how they did that. And Kay got the other song correct. Take Your Whiskey Home. That was the other song. Yeah, no, listen to the lyrics.
It helps because David Lee Roth can sing this.
Yeah.
This is something for him. Like Hagar, you couldn't see Sammy Hagar singing this.
No. Sammy is less blues.
Yeah.
Or if he does blues, it's a different take on blues. Dave was more like, better save the women and children first. Love that. And literally, you can hear the whole band singing on that one. That's what I love about that too. But yeah, Sammy would be, I guess, more along the lines of it would be it was a higher pitched blues. There's like rhythm and blues. There's dark blues. I can't remember the names of them all. I can't keep up with all the genres. Janie B, you like it? I know, Janie. I love that song because it is a fun song. Yes, and Dan, you are correct. It was Could This Be Magic? Yes, absolutely. I know, Kelly. I love it too. I love it. Scuba Cat 3. If you hear this track and you're on a raft going down the Chattahoochee, run. That is awesome. That is awesome. Bluegrass. That's what I was thinking of, Kay. And so that's correct. David Lee Roth did a bluegrass album. I haven't heard it, but I'm sure he did a good job on it. So that song, Could This Be Magic, was more, I would say, bluegrass. Wouldn't you think?
Yes. Totally agree.
Right. Okay. And I would say maybe Sammy could do more like hard blues. Maybe that's the distinction there. Rachel Loves Disney is in the house tonight, and she's shouting out Carlos, and she's shouting out Dave. What up, Rachel? What up, Rachel? Good to have you here tonight. Wow, dude, we've gone through. We haven't even cracked Sammy Hagar. We haven't even cracked it yet. We're almost there, though. We're almost there. Now, let's see here. I'm going to cover up the title of this album, and just by looking at this, what do you think the title of this album is?
Oh, that's Diver Down.
There you go. There you go. So now we're in Diver Down. Now, Diver Down is where I believe you could really see a lot of the different musical influences. But one of my favorite guitar solos from Eddie Van Halen of all time is this one. Do you recognize? Can you say what it is without cheating?
No.
Kay and Dan got it. Very good. Very good. Listen to this. Incredible. Gives me chills every time I hear it. You literally feel like you're in a cathedral. And that's the name of this solo. Is that not awesome? Kay, that's exactly right. Kay got it.
Yeah, see, like I said, you know, I keep saying it. The guy's a magician, you know.
Yes. Yes.
And I know it's different guitars and everything that he uses, but
yeah,
every solo, every riff, it's all different sounds.
Yes. And what really impressed me about this was just it's a completely different tone, and you feel immersed in the sound, right? It just immerses you. Now this next song right here, I love this song. They never play this on the radio. It's called Secrets. And the song is, I'll see if I can try to find the guitar solo for it. It's really good. Yeah, here we go. It's coming up on it. But listen to the riff. I mean, like Eddie knew exactly how to match his riff with the bass, and it goes perfectly symmetrical together. Let's see, we're trying to get this over here. Try to get the solo here. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, Kay, and we're going to get to that song. Absolutely. What I really like about this was like how he was able to kind of stretch it out and then do his typical, here we go, like this. And what was impressive about Eddie too is that he was able to, even with how good he was on the guitar, his guitar solos could segue perfectly into either the bridge or into the next verse from the vocalist. That's what I loved about his abilities there. Janie B, haven't heard much of his son Wolfie. Does he play like his dad? He actually plays bass, Janie B. I actually have not heard him on lead. But he was playing bass with Van Halen. As a matter of fact, I have that album that he actually played, which is it was their latest that they did. Oh, but you know, everybody knows this one. I mean, you know. Now this is the only cover I think I made. But this one right here, this came out in 2011. We're gonna listen to a couple of songs on there. It's a different kind of truth. When Roth came back to the band. But I love this cover. In my opinion, this is the better version of the song. Sue me. That may not be I know, like Magical Paradise, welcome aboard. Careful with copyrighted music. I am definitely making sure I am careful. I try to talk over the music, try to get as many conversation going as I can. Shelly Starwalker is in the house. Welcome aboard, Shelly. For any of you guys who are coming on, if you haven't done it yet, make sure that you chokeslam the like button for this video. Make sure you subscribe to my partner channels and Ultra Roadies in the description below. And hey, this guy came in last minute. This guy came in and I just invited him and he just came on board. Make sure you subscribe to this awesome guy right here, Disney World Freak. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well. And guys, just to make sure if you understand, you can look for it in YouTube. It's Disney_World_Freak. Make sure you do that.
I like making things complicated. Sorry.
Hey, you know, the funny thing is, I remember when I was looking up your channel for the first time, I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it. So that's why I want to give my roadies exactly to you, man. Get you some more subs.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
very
man.
much.
Absolutely. Yes. Dan, that's exactly right. Now, unfortunately, I did not get the Beat It song. I should have. If there's one song that I would be hit with copyright.
Really? That's
yeah.
what you don't...
I didn't put it on. I focused strictly on Van Halen material. I know. I should have. Maybe I should just like throw it off of YouTube up here or something. And
No, don't get yourself in trouble.
I know, right? I know. Exactly. I will be careful. I will try to be careful. Magical Paradise. What did I do last time? Besides get banned worldwide.
Right.
Well, let's go to the last song on here that I have that I just absolutely love, and you will know which one is on this album. Okay, I agree. I wish I had put Happy Trails on here. Maybe I should have done that for the end of the live stream tonight, but it does make me laugh too. Does anybody can comment what the title of this song is? Again, we're still talking. Diver Down. That's just the intro. Now, listen to that musicianship with the acoustic. Shelly, you get copyright claims on a regular? Nice. Now, I love the beginning right here. That was just the intro.
I could cheat, but I'll let you go on.
Listen to that riff. Little Guitars. That's the name of this song. Isn't that just the riff just goes perfect into the song. Listen to this. And then he's like mixing the riff on the downbeat. I absolutely love it. Shelly, you did not miss that, and that's coming. Excellent. People know what I'm talking about Little Guitars. Magical Paradise, no, this guitarist is not from Disney Springs. He's actually from Pasadena. I didn't realize that. That was his hometown was Pasadena. Good things came out of LA for a long time. I don't know about now, but all right. But that was it. That was for Little Guitar. So now, Carlos, shall I go to the perennial album that truly started my Van Halen history? You know,
1984.
You got it. That's it. So you know what? And you know what? We're not going to start off with the song that everybody thinks we're going to go with. Oh, no. We're going to start off with a different one. Let's go with this. What's the name of this song? Now, this is Eddie playing the keyboards. Again, the man was a musician, a comprehensive musician. Carlos, you're cheating. I know you. Hey, here.
I'm cheating, and I still don't know what
Here's a hint. You just said the name.
Is it 1984?
Yes. This is 1984. Kay Atwood, this is not Jump. This is listed as 1984 on the 1984 album.
Right. It's the intro into Jump.
Right. Well, that's what people consider it, but on the album itself. Now, of course they did that, when you're when you were actually talking about concerts and stuff like that. Yeah, they definitely started it off like that. Absolutely. Yeah. But here I'm just gonna. What's funny was in my song list, I actually have this song on my running list. So I didn't download it into my other list. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up now. But everybody knows how this song starts off, and it starts off just immediately into amazing upbeat keyboards, and you just want to rock out. No, Shelly, no, not. I'll wait. Kay was like, I was gonna say it was my favorite, but hit too soon. It's all good, Kay. It's all good. But so, guys, if you're wondering why we are talking about Eddie Van Halen tonight, if you're wondering why I am just all gaga over what this guy did in terms of music, in terms of what he did on the guitar, the keyboard, let me introduce you. If you've never heard this song before, This is what got me. I'll never forget it, Carlos. I don't know. Do you remember where you first heard this song?
If it's the song I'm thinking of, I mean, from this year, yeah, probably in my house somewhere with my brother or my sister playing it off of their album that they made Mommy Go Buy.
Yes, yes. Okay.
So I again, 1984. What was I? 7.
Yeah. Okay. I was 9. I was 1984. I was still in 4th grade, and I remember the day. I was in a school bus in the front. Okay. There were 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in the back. This song came on the radio. They had a boombox. They had a boombox with them.
Yep.
In the back of the radio. And everybody's guessing which song it is. But when I heard this song, I was only 9 years old, and I'm going, who the heck is this? I remember I was astounded. My mind was blown. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you the song that propelled me to love rock and roll. Oh yeah. I never get tired of hearing this song. And Carlos, I don't know about your kids. My kids love this song.
Yeah, maybe one of them. I'll be honest with you. It's a great song. It really is. I wish it wasn't overplayed as much as it was.
Yeah, I agree.
And I get it. I get it for you. It's you love this song. This song to me is one of those that it's just been played so much.
Yeah.
That I turn it away over, let's say, Half the Teacher.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or or something a little later on that they did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want to knock it for what it was. It was a great song. Still is.
Yeah.
But to me, it was just one of those. It's like I've heard Jump enough.
Yeah.
But everything about it's spot on. It's.
Here's the interesting thing about this song.
This was the album. This was their album.
Yes.
You can't deny that. Hey,
absolutely.
God, whatever it was, 1984 was their album.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This was Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet.
Yes, absolutely. Horizons 18, welcome aboard. Yes, Janie B makes me think of my dad. He drummed this on the dashboard. Janie B, that's what I do, even now. Yes, on 8-track. Shelly had it on 8-track. That's awesome. Here's the thing about Jump is that when I heard it, I fell in love with it. The problem was my parents, they were pretty strict with me on what I could listen to on the radio. So I could listen to this song and they were okay with it, but I couldn't listen to other stuff on it. It was just weird. And I actually did get this on cassette when I was in 8th grade. It took me a long time to fully blossom in my musical tastes, but I'm with you there, and I'm with you there. And when you said Hot for Teacher, yeah, my wife is a teacher, so I play this song for her quite a bit. She's not amused.
See, this was out of this album, this was my favorite song.
Yes.
And
rightfully. You cannot deny its greatness.
Yeah, it was just something I'd rather listen to over Jump. Or even Panama, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Yeah,
Panama. Jump to me just got overplayed, and that's all you would hear.
Shelly Starwalker. The clock must be running slow. Yep. I don't feel tardy. I love that line. Of course, there's a little bit of an innuendo on that too, I brought my pencil.
Yep.
Give me something to write on, man. No, this was a great song. Loved how he integrated the riffs, and notice.
Wow, man.
Then he's like doing this.
Wait
you can hear the guitar in the background as they're talking. I love the funny part about this song too. The video on this song is hilarious too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, everybody mentioned another song that you did too, Carlos. So let's get into this. I mean, this was an awesome song as well. So look at Resort Budgeting. My 18-year-old son heard this recently, thought it was interesting. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Panama. It's a great song. Everybody's heard that song. And it was another hit for this album. Now, this next song I'm going to play, not many people know this song except Shelley Starwalker.
So I was going to say,
Another politically incorrect song. So for all of you PC people here, you might want to leave temporarily. Listen to the riff right here. Is that just... I just love the deep riff that he put in there. It's awesome. Janie B, I want my MTV. I love it. I love it. Drop Dead Legs. Pretty Smile. Rotation song, panel, exactly. Resort Budgeting. Kay Atwood. David Lee Roth had a way to make things sound dirty. Yes. Yes, he did. So listen, Tony said, Hot for Teacher offered so many different sounds within the song. Southern rock, hard rock, drum-driven rock, and guitar rock all in one. Tony, dude, comment chat of the night, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly it. But that's what made Eddie so good. I mean, that's what made him so amazing. Jenny B's like, I don't care. I just enjoy the tunes. Awesome. Awesome. Scuba Cat 3, I feel like I'm at summer camp playing cassettes on my Walkman. Awesome. Bring the memories. Oh, by the way, I didn't show the album cover. The album cover, by the way, is very unique. Cupid smoking a pack. I love it. Love it. All right. And one last song from this album and you guys mentioned this. You know which one this is, Carlos?
Oh, I know it.
It's real easy. 2 words.
I'm not cheating.
Shelly Starwalker classic cover. Exactly, Shelly. Shelly already got it. I'll wait. I'll wait. Janie B had the non-smoking sign. I loved it. That's awesome. Scuba Cat 3, the album cover. I remember albums having a cover. Yeah, I know, right? Scuba Cat 3? Exactly. Now, this one was a heavily I think this is when some VH fans kind of kick Eddie for being more synth, right? Instead of guitar. But I thought it was a great song. You know?
I think this song was more for his brother and the drums over anything.
Yeah, now the drums on this are awesome. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Resort Budgeting, thought this was a Miami Vice episode for a second. That's awesome. Well, we've hit David Lee Roth era. After all that, Carlos, we hit the David Lee Roth era.
Wow.
I thought we were going to do this in an hour and a half. I don't know if we are. This might be an hour and 45 minutes. We will do our best. Yes, Kay Atwood. And we are going to go there. We're absolutely going to go there. Now, I'll be honest. I'm going to go ahead and just get my opinion right out here, Carlos. So here it comes. This isn't a rant. This is an opinion. Am I a Van Hagar fan or a Van Roth fan? Van Hagar wins #1 in my book I'd say by about a foot.
Really?
Well, I say a foot, and that's significant.
Yeah.
And the reason why is Gary Sharon sucks. I'm sorry. Van Halen 3 sucks. And here's the thing, I'm gonna play a couple of songs on there that were decent, but that's it. And the reason why is Van Hagar, as everybody likes to call them, in my opinion, they were more talented musically. The songs were richer, and lyrically as well as melodically. And because Michael Anthony and Eddie were singing backup vocals, I think they sounded better with Sammy's vocals as lead. I mean, yeah, that's my opinion.
I like Sammy Hagar, his voice better than David Lee Roth, all day long myself. I just think better songs came out with Roth singing.
Yes. They're deeper songs, but they're some even inspirational songs, right?
Yeah.
But like so now this first one right here, you're gonna laugh when I do this one because what I love about it is just how what impressed me about Sammy is that when he started off in this band, he absolutely had zero cares in the world. He started off with his personality and he went with it. And this song, it makes the album start off in such a great way.
Hello, baby.
I love it. Good enough.
Good enough, yeah.
That's a great song. Randy and Kathy, our son now has all my original Van Halen albums. That's awesome. Oh, Jenny B, he used to rock climb? Oh, that's right. I think now, no, Sammy Hagar used to box. He actually was a boxer. Kay Atwood likes more of the rock. She's actually more of a rock fan. Interesting. So, Tony, Fantastic Chronicles, vocally, Hagar is so much stronger than Roth. I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. Jenny B, different style artist. I agree with that, Jenny B. I'll be honest, Sharon helped me appreciate Roth more. I was listening far less to Roth, but when this album came out, this one right here, Van Halen 3, I started going back to Roth because I was just like, I was kind of sad that was the peak, right? At the end of the 90s. Shelly Starwalker, David was better looking.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know. In terms of aging, I think Sammy has aged very well. If you go, I actually follow him on Instagram. He looks amazing. I mean he's 70. He's my parents' age. The guy looks like he's still 50s. I mean, it's awesome. Oh, David Lee Roth climbed. Okay, Janie B. Awesome. Yeah. Everybody saying hello to Shelly and Kay. Awesome. All right, so now that was good enough. Now, let's go to one of the songs that actually my wife loves this song. And I actually have this on my I think I have this on my running tape. Yes, I do. Yeah, this is their first hit, one of their hits on 5150. Now, what's interesting about 5150 too is that 5150 is the name of a location associated with Van Halen. Do you know who I'm talking about, Carlos?
Nope, not one bit. I
5150.
wouldn't even try to cheat on that one.
5150 is the name of their new recording studio after when I think it was when they were recording 1984. 5150 is the name of their studio, the recording studio. Randy and Kathy, they watched David Roth mid-concert in hooded robe come back by where we were sitting and adjust the sound himself. Awesome. That's pretty cool. So Janie B, Shelly, and Janie vote for Dave. Nice. Kay already guessed what song I was playing next. Let's go ahead and play it. Great bass line on this. I mean, awesome bass. And I thought it really cool too how Eddie was able to be okay letting other guys of the band shine too. You know, I mean, everybody calls him a prima donna, But when it came down to the show, he let the other bandmates shine. But listen to those vocals.
Yeah, see,
so much better vocals.
when they switched singers, they just started writing different music.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
David Lee Roth cannot have sung the song.
Yeah.
It just couldn't.
Listen to this. Sammy is drinking top shelf Cabo tequila, indeed, and Rob is drinking bathtub gin. That cheap stuff will put some extra years on you. Yeah. It'll take away some of those years.
Right.
Or they'll put the years on you sooner. Maybe that's what he's talking about. There you go. Okay, Atwood, I knew you had to play it. You know me too well. That's scary. That is very scary. But yeah, my wife loves this song.
I like this song too. A lot.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's a classic. And here's the thing, guys. The other thing, Carlos, when I talk about bands, I came up with this word. 2ScarRoad231 and I both came up with this word, classicity. When a song is classic, you know it. Same thing as a movie, right? You know when that movie or that song comes out, it's timeless. You can play it through the decades and it's still awesome, right?
Yep.
And this song, what it takes. Exactly.
It's funny because I didn't think this song was that old. I really didn't. 1985?
1985. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm telling you, because this is something I was listening more to. You know,
yeah.
As a young teenager, 11, 12 years old. But shoot, 85, I was 7. 8, whatever.
Yep.
I really blow my mind right now that this song is that old.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It plays on the classic rock radio stations, and it's still. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like something that could have been put out in the late 80s, in the late 90s. Yeah. Right. So check this out. Janie B, did Eddie and Jimmy Page ever collaborate? I do not think so, Janie. If anybody knows, please post that on there. Kay Atwood, Sammy Hagar will always be I Can't Drive 55 for her. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean,
I hear you. That's a great song too. Resort Budgeting. Now this is his favorite Hagar song. Awesome. Randy and Kathy, Sammy had a different voice. Dave Roth was a showman. Absolutely. I would agree with that. He was a showman. Absolutely. Janie B, you are correct. More millennials, even Generation Z, they're loving the 80s music. It's like, it's for some reason, the present day music just isn't cutting it. Well, we know why. Because musicianship like this, I can't say is found in current artists. I know that's
it's not found, and for the reason having teenage children and younger, there isn't bands anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a singer, and that's all you get.
Yep.
The band is just somebody in the back or somebody in the studio you don't know. And even if it sounds as great as Van Halen, you will never know who that musician is.
Yep. Yep.
That's the difference between our generation and now.
Yeah.
We knew the artist. And when I mean the artist is not Taylor Swift and her bands. We knew Van Halen. You knew who Eddie was. You knew who his brother was. You knew everybody in the band. Just like Bon Jovi. You knew the band. You know the Taurus and all of them. It's different now. You'll never see it the way it was.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Rob, hey, dude, I call you my partner in crime for a reason. That's right. That is the correct answer. Van Hagar is the best. Now, so Scuba Cat 3, current artists mostly try to recreate versions of classic rock like this. I'll be honest, I'm not hearing them create classic rock sound. Most of the time I hear it sounds harder. Like they're trying to do either hard edge or they're trying to do a hard edge with a lot of pop, but it just doesn't have it. Just doesn't have it. RobFuz, I saw a cool MTV News video on YouTube on his 5150 studio where they showed hundreds and hundreds of tapes. Wow. So get this. Maybe we could even hear a lot of recordings that he never released. That will be amazing to hear.
Eventually, you'll yeah.
I'll be the first one in the door for that, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if his son has something to do with that later on.
Yeah.
Put some of his father's music out. I believe it.
Yep. Kay Atwood, I would actually agree with her to some extent there. I have to say that country music is better than rock and pop today. Kay, I think country now sounds more rock than rock does now. I mean, just from what I've heard, from what I've seen.
And you know, you saying that, and nothing against country. I enjoy some of it, not all of it, or even a lot of it, but you see a lot of people now turning to country. From my generation, I'm talking about my generation, our generations, you know, 40-something-year-olds now moving more into country because there isn't this kind of rock anymore to listen to.
No,
and it beats. I'll admit it beats the stuff, to use a nice word, that's some of the stuff my daughter listens to.
Yeah,
you know, I'd rather hear country or this rock over that.
Yeah.
That's why you see. That's why, I believe country's starting to sound more like rock because, you know, it's the closest thing you can get to it right now.
Yeah. And I think the biggest thing about it is authentic musical talent, right? Authentic songs written by the artists themselves, and they're presenting their work to their audience. The country still does that, right? Country still does that. But like you said, Taylor Swift, she's not writing those songs. She's I mean, a lot of those artists out there, they were picked out of a lineup from a rock executive, or I should say, you know, record executive, and said, "Oh, they'll sell me billions," and they're basically like vending. I'm going to call them musical vending machines. I'm just going to say that's what they are. You know, it's funny that you say that Shep on disc that used a sound machine to change his voice. Interesting. JDB saw Bon Jovi on 60 Minutes. I need to check that out. I do remember that he was on there. He was on there. Let's see here if I missed a comment that was really cool. Rob, sad artists like Tom Petty, Prince, and a lot of estates all released unreleased material after their deaths. Yeah, that's probably going to happen in this case. That's probably going to happen in this case. Let's see here, making sure I take care of the comments here. I actually got a little behind. Yes, and Eddie guitar solos when he performed live, incredible. I only saw him live once at Denver in the Fiddler Green Amphitheater. Now that was during the Gary Sharon years, but you know what? I mean, it was still great to at least see that, you know, live, just, you know, one time. So hey, Carlos, let's get another 5150 song in here now. One thing that people don't realize is that even with Sammy Hagar, even with Sammy Hagar being a little bit more musically inclined, he knew how to rock out. And this song right here, this is still off of 5150. Ty Boy, Tony, welcome aboard. Good to have you guys here tonight. Hey, Kim0012, welcome aboard. Glad you guys are here. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you chokeslam the like button for this video because we're rocking out to 5150. Isn't this awesome? This is called Get Up. The song is a great sprinting song. There you go, Carlos. See, you're already getting into it. See, RobFuz, I lost track of how many times I saw them. Last was 2015, the last tour they ever did. Wow. See, Rob, I kicked myself. I should have gone. I should have done that tour. Shelly Starmer, she was too young to go to a Van Halen concert back then. Yeah, so was I. At least back when these songs were first being done up. RobFuz is asking how you're holding up.
Yeah,
Carlos.
I'm answering him right now.
Fantastic Chronicles. I hate making fun of Gary Sharon. You know, Tony, here's the thing. I like Gary Sharon for the music that he's done with Extreme. I think he's a good solo. I think he's a good songwriter and a good singer. He just didn't have the I guess the songwriting content that's Van Halen, you know. Disno's Adventures by Ultra Roadie is in the hizzy. Back in the hizzy. So anyway, that was Get Up. I love this song. Great song to sprint. And, oh, if you're ever angry and want to like run really hard, listen to this song while you do it. You will feel better in 3 minutes. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you just hear that? He said a bad word. Hope that it got edited out. All right, here we go. Sub of 3 tours, last 3 tours when Dave was back and Wolfie played bass. Awesome. Janie B, hope Eddie is looking down on you, Dave, saying thank you for honoring me. Janie, I hope so too. I hope so too. Now, this one next right here is one that I love playing when I have friends in my car. Oh, I got it a little, here we do this. Here we go. I'm going to do the chorus. Oh, not far enough. A lot of curses, bad boy. You're gonna get banned. I know.
Okay.
I have to live up to my bad boy reputation, Rob. That's right, dude. 5150. RobFuz already got the song down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Summer nights and my radio. I loved cranking that thing up and we'd have like a bunch of my friends in my 1989 Chevy Blazer, flame red with gray trim. Oh yeah. Dave is now the foul mouth bad boy of YouTube. You know what, Tony? This is even better. We could even say that I'm the foul mouth bad boy of the live place. Dave is now too edgy for me. Hey, Rob, I'm going to get to all those albums. You mentioned those. Let's get to them. But before I go, want to go this song right here. Everybody knows this one. My wife loves this one. You know the title of this one?
No, but I definitely know the song. Walking In. No, what is it? It's
Close. Love Walks In.
Love
You
Walks
had it?
In.
Yeah, you had it. Good job. Rob got it first time. Rob had a gold Firebird blasting band. He had a Firebird. That's awesome.
Camaro.
That's awesome. Camaro?
88.
Yeah.
88.
That's awesome. Randy.
IROC.
That's hilarious. Randy and Kathy, our son's still mad at us for giving away our Van Halen posters and concert programs. Randy and Kathy, why did you do that? I understand. Hey, at least you got the albums. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I'm going to try to get into the guitar solo. This is where, here we go. This is where Eddie made his guitar sing. Is that not just beautiful? He could play hard, he could play melodic, and he could make the guitar sound like it was singing. Just incredible. Just incredible.
It's funny how 1984 set them off, but this album was the first album to reach #1 on the Beatports.
Yeah. Well, and what was funny too is that it's a change of sound, like you said, change of artists.
Yeah.
And yet it propelled them even further. And I mean, it's a credit to how Eddie could write music. It's just a credit to how he could play. Now this last song here. Now Carlos, let's see if you can get it before Rob actually says the title of this song. I have this song on my runnings. But listen to the riff on this. I have this on my running collection. This song right here. Come on, Rob. I'm waiting for you, man. There you go. It's the title track. It's 5150. But what's hilarious is 5150 is not mentioned at all in the chorus or the verses. They just called it 5150. But it's a great song. Great song. RobFuz knew it before I played it. That's awesome, Rob. Awesome. Resort budgeting, you're tapping out already? Hey man, thanks so much for coming on board. Don't forget to choke-slam this like button before you leave. Appreciate it, Resort budgeting. Let's see here. Okay, we're back. Awesome. So Carlos, now I'm gonna go to the next song or the next album, and Rob mentioned this. Now, I'm not gonna say what the album. Well, here I forgot to do it. I forgot to show the cover of this. I love the cover album. I love the cover of this album. I think that this was even more creative than the 1984 because it actually it was like showing off the band. It was like showcasing the rock and the power of the band, right? And but it showed this guy right here. And then what's hilarious is if you actually buy the CD, it shows the Atlas couldn't lift up those 4 guys. Love it. RobFuz with some excellent information. 5150 is the LA Department code for the criminally insane. I love that. Absolutely love that. Now, King Atwood, you are actually off by a letter. It's OU 812. And yes, O. You 812? So now there's a couple of hits on here that I'll go through. Let me go through the one that everybody knows on this. You know what what the title of this song is, Carlos? Do you remember?
That's When It's Love, isn't it?
That's right, my man. Got it. Yes. RobFuz.
That's without cheating.
Yeah. I love it. JDB, you need a shirt with that. I know, Janie. Yeah, my wife loves this song. As a matter of fact, when I was dating my wife in 2004, I put together a collection of rock love songs for her. This is one of them right here. She absolutely loves it. And I love this song. I think it's a great song. Yeah, good song. Very good song. Now, the other songs that many people do not know is, well, everybody knows this one.
1, 2, 1, 2.
The guy could play country. Eddie could play country. You know the title of this one, Carlos? Bob already got it.
Did he?
Yes. Rob, I know I'm probably going to get banned, but that's why I'm talking over it as much as I can. An old school mixtape. Yeah, Shelly, I tried to do that. Oh, Rob, yeah. I'm not gonna pronounce the acronym for the next album after this. Good luck, Dave. Hey, again, I have to live up to my bad boy status. I don't know, right? Hey, Carlos, what do you think? Do you think we're doing a good job trying to talk over the songs and all that?
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. I mean, yeah, perfect. Yep.
I'm trying to make it it's 10 seconds, right? And then I just cut it off. So I'm watching now because the stream will never be on a replay. Do Don Henley and Eagles next week. I dare you. Oh, dude. If I do 10 seconds of that, I'm toast. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's Finish What You Started. That's the name of this song. Oh, that one. So, all right, here we go. I'll tell you what. Let's go to the next album. Now, I was gonna highlight some of the songs. What I liked about this album right here is that it had a mix of everything. It had a mix of country right there, right? It had a mix of love song, right? And it also had a mix of basically something like this. No, not that one, not that one. This one. There you go. This one right here. Don Henley's Automatic like Prince. Janie B, I am planning on going to church. I had to sing tomorrow morning. This is called Source of Infection. Source of Infection. And yeah, I agree. I love this album too. It had everything. Oh, no. And it had one last thing on this album that most people do not know. Yeah, listen to that. Blues, baby. This song is not actually on the tape. You can only get it on the CD or the LP. It's called Apolitical Blues. Apolitical Blues.
Give me a
I know we
second.
got that. You gotta go? All right, Carlos is hanging out on the side. All right.
Give me a second.
I'll give you a second. But what I'll do then is I will go to the next album. Let's see if we can go through some of these here. Oh yeah, hey Rob, don't worry, I covered it up, I think. Watch the whole stream live in case YouTube blocks it. You know what, Rob? I didn't actually take Cabo Wabo. I should have put in, but Cabo Wabo is a great song. And you know what? Feels so good. Let's go ahead and listen to that while we're waiting on Carlos. So yeah, this was another synthesizer-heavy song that I thought was pretty good, and it was actually very good. And my wife loves this song as well. But again, it's another talent to Eddie. He actually did a lot of synthesizer work and guitar work on here. Now, I've never heard this song live. I would have loved to hear this song live. But, oh well. Let's go get to the next album, shall we? Let's go to the next album. Now, the next album, actually, Rob did a pretty good job of saying what it was. So let me try to do this in a family-friendly way. Okay, so this album is titled For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. Now, if there was one album that would basically define or be a soundtrack to my high school years, this is it. This came out in 1991. I was a junior, and from junior year to senior year, this album was played a ton. And I'm not going to say what the acronym for this album spells out. Y'all figure that out on your own.
Shut the front door. What?
That was awesome. That was awesome, Carlos.
I came back just in time.
Just in time. Just in time. So, and you know what? Is dude. We got somebody else in the hizzy. We've got somebody else in the hizzy. We have my partner in crime.
I just Van Halen called. They want to ban you already. So
they do. You already checked?
Worldwide, yeah.
Awesome.
I just wanted to tell you, Dave, you're doing an incredible job. I'm listening. I'm doing a little family time. I apologize I couldn't make it today, but
it's all good,
I love watching Carlos sweat and talking about Bon Jovi. It's so much
fun.
Thank you.
So. I appreciate
it. Carlos volunteered for this. I just IM'd him real quick. I'm like,
I gave him the option. I told him, I says, listen,
anytime.
I'm not that insightful on Van Halen, so if you want me to go,
it worked.
And,
it works.
Good.
Shelley Star Walker says there's some interesting titles on this album, and I would agree. Now, the first title that everybody knows of this is now. Listen to this. What I love about this song is that This, let me show you what Eddie was playing. Let me show you guys. He's playing a drill. This is a drill that he's mixed with his guitar. Incredible. Here's another shot of him right here playing the drill on his guitar. And this is part of the video right here. Is that just not awesome? Is that just not awesome? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You cannot beat that.
Did you say what the name of his guitar was? Do you know what it is?
Actually, I do not remember the name of his guitar.
Frankenstein. That's what he named his guitar. So.
That's it.
He used bike parts, and I was just watching a bunch of interviews, and he said he went to a truck stop and he got the reflectors to put on there, and he spray painted it and everything.
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool. So yeah.
That's awesome. So you mentioned his guitar. Here it is.
Yes,
check that out. Sorry, Rob.
Frankenstein. It's all right.
I was like, I can't move it. There we go. I'll cover myself up. Hi. That's his guitar right there. Frankenstein right there. Yeah, I really think that was just super cool that he created that design. It showed his artistry. You know, I mean, I just loved it. Absolutely love it. Dude, I'm trying to do a marathon here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to.
So hour 42. You're unbelievable.
Dude, I can't believe I'm doing it.
Can I say something though? Like, by the way, in the end, I wanted to say that I was so happy that Dave kind of made amends with Eddie. Sammy definitely made amends with Eddie. Even that last show, you see them kind of hug and everything. Eddie was a tough guy, you know. He was a little quirky. Him and his brother were a little quirky, but he's a legend, of course. And you know, kind of towards the end there, he kind of said Dave was a hired gun, and I don't think Dave was really happy about that. That last tour, they were a little bit fighting.
Yeah.
But you know what? In the end, you know, he was sick for a year. They kind of gave him his privacy, like you said. And, you know, I was watching. You're gonna get banned. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna get banned. Can you hear it? Can you? I mean, if you're talking,
I couldn't hear Rob.
Irving Azoff is his manager.
I'm trying to get it down to levels.
He does like Eagles and Don Henley. He does John.
Yeah.
And Van Halen's one of his artists and stuff. And they're gonna be strict too. You got to be careful.
That's the thing. I'm trying to basically, like, if I can just do like 8 seconds and then start talking.
You went longer than 8 seconds, Carlos.
I went longer. Crap.
Guys, it was good seeing you on the stream. You're never going to see it again. So
yeah. So my roadies, thank you for coming tonight. This is the one and only time that you'll be able to see this, man. That's right.
Stood up, but real quick, Sammy said he called into on Howard Stern, like right after Eddie's death, and they said, you know, like January, February, they kind of were starting to talk on the phone and text back and forth and everything, and they kind of made amends, and you know, they were friends again too. So it was nice to hear that, you know, because it was a while too. Like I said in the chat, like I heard about it that he was taking a turn for the worse, but I didn't want to believe it. And then,
yeah.
You know, unfortunately, I broke the news on Carlos's stream.
Oh man,
that's right.
Wow.
So
here's the thing about that is when Sammy, I was watching the Howard Stern interview where he actually talked to Eddie Van Halen, and he said like, I'm 70 years old, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know how much longer I have, and I don't know how much longer my bandmates have, right? Yeah. So they went out there and they were really trying to make sure that they made amends, and I am very happy that they did that, because I think that's the best way to ensure that there's no bitterness, right? Because like Carl, I think it was either you or Tony. I think it was you, Rob, that said they had a bunch of unreleased recording material.
You know, it was weird. I never ever saw the inside of 5150 Studios, which was in his house. He was doing an interview, and he said he couldn't get the permits for the studio in his house, and he made it a racquetball court first, and he got the permit, and then he converted it to a studio, which is hilarious. So
that's awesome.
From 1984 on, he had that studio, 5150 Studios, in his house. And there was a tour with the guy who does the movie reviews on MTV.
Yeah.
Look it up, and they show the studios, and it was fun. It's not funny, but he had like a whole wall of everything, and he said we had like a computer that we cataloged everything, and we had it all cataloged. It was all nice and everything, and the computer took a dump, and they lost all the data. It's like, I don't think this is an older interview, and they have no clue what any of this stuff is. So, but like I said, maybe not a bad thing. But Prince and like Tom Petty. Tom Petty just came out with a new album last week. It's like bizarre, you know. Prince just came out with some new stuff and everything. You know, maybe it's against Eddie's will, but I'd love to hear a lot of that stuff. You know, he has a lot of cool instrumentals off of it. But
yeah. Well, you know, you mentioned instrumentals. Now I'm gonna play 10 seconds of this.
I know what you're gonna play, and I love this song.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this is a great
I played this song when I found out he died. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, 316. Do you know what 316 means?
I do, yeah.
All right, Carlos, do you know what 316 means?
You won't know.
It's something in the Bible, isn't it?
Nope.
That's not that 316.
It's his son's birthday, March 16th.
It's written about Wolfie, yeah.
Yep.
I played this song when I found out he died. It was the first song I played.
Dude, I didn't want to play it because I figured I'd probably tear up. And I mean,
he played this during his solo too live. It was so good.
Yeah. He integrated Eruption, Cathedral, Spanish Fly, and 316 all into that. 316 was usually what he would start off with first when he went live. And it just made it. It was just great how he just did that. I mean, it blows me away how he's able to do that.
Yeah.
Blows me away. You know what? You know what's funny is I'm gonna go with another song from that album that I just absolutely love, because now everybody mentioned Jump, right? Well, did you know, Carlos, that this song was basically taken from Jump? Top of the World.
I heard that too, yeah. I moved back miles.
And if you actually go to their concerts, they will actually play the riff of that at the end of Jump, and then play that riff again to start off Top of the World. It's amazing how they were able. I mean, you created 2 songs out of 1. I mean, it's amazing.
Right now was like that too. He had a riff from somewhere else, and he saved it for years, and then he came up with it.
Yeah. You know, well, the thing is, right now my kids love that song. I like, and yeah, I mean, and now
it's probably, you know, yeah. To me, it's my favorite Van Halen song.
Your favorite?
Right now, yeah. It was more my time frame too when it came out. More into music, and when it first came out, just the sound and Hagar singing, it was, you know, the words to the song too. Right now I put up louder in the car. It's one of those songs for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You playing just that one song at your band, Dave? I got news for you.
You think so?
Yeah.
I see. That's why I was talking. That's why I was talking. I'm trying to keep this music in the background.
Carlos, I'm gonna guess he's gonna get flagged on 15 songs. What do you think, Carlos?
Hold on a second.
Oh, yeah. I think everyone except for maybe one.
Well, here's the thing. I still got 9 viewers, and now Tony said his YouTube app crashed as I was starting 316. Interesting.
Too funny.
Interesting.
Well, I do gotta go, Dave. I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to make an appearance on the stream. I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
Hey, man.
I wanted to be on. And thank you for being on my stream. Friday. You're awesome.
Absolutely, brother. Hey, so, I'm happy you got here, and hey, you were my conscience to make sure that this that this stream doesn't get banned. It probably will, but I don't care. I don't care.
It's all right, brother. Thank you so much for everything. You're awesome, buddy.
Hey, thank you, Rob. Rob, hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta promote you. My partner in crime right here. If you have not subscribed to this man, make sure you do so. Rob, thanks so much for coming on board.
I'm 100 subs from 400,000 views. I just looked at my stats. I'm so excited. So
that's amazing. That Cinderella ride video, dude. It's crazy. It's awesome. All right, brother. Have a good night.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
We'll see
Have
you
a good,
around.
see y'all later. All right. Hey, Carlos. Now here's the thing, dude. I gotta take a hard stop at 11 o'clock, so we got 8 minutes. So here, we haven't played Right Now, and I'm only gonna play a few seconds of it. Now here's the piano part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Right Now is this. Eddie played the piano for that. He created that. And what was interesting was that they also got they got a Grammy for the song and the video, didn't they? I think if I remember correctly. Fantastic Chronicles. Vegas odds on the over/under on RTD copyright hits. Starting at 15. That's great. That's great. So Carlos, you were a freshman in high school when this album came out?
92. Yes, I was.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, freshman or beginning of my sophomore year, something like that.
Gotcha. I guess my question is, when you think of this song Right Now, what do you think of? Like, what memory does it give you?
You know what? It's just, for me, my friends hanging out with him, and listening. It was during that time frame, about to get your car and stuff, and you're hanging out with your friends. It was just a meaningful song to all of us.
Yeah.
Because it explained a lot in this song.
Right. Yep. I think what we loved about this song was it was definitely a Generation X song. It defined. It was kind of like a song of our generation. Defined like what we needed to do, to do with our lives,
Right.
I mean, I think that was one of the cool parts about that song was how much it meant to so many kids our age.
The video was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Video was amazing.
I mean they see back when Grammys meant something, that video deserves it. Flat out deserves it. What can you say about that except it was just a great time to basically come of age with this album. It just absolutely loved it. Let's go because if I keep playing the song I probably will get banned, but I don't know. It's like that's why I'm trying to talk as much as I can.
It's not helping.
And well, here's the thing: if I'm still live, if people still see me and are chatting, then I mean, Indiana Jones flat out got me. They flat out got me.
Yeah.
Last time, but that was legit. Like we weren't able to talk over that at all. So honestly, Crystal Pepsi. Dan remembers the commercial from that song.
Right.
Crystal Pepsi. Tony, this music was my high school years right here. Exactly, Tony. Exactly. Well, the last one, we only have 4 minutes. So you know what? I'm not even going to get into the Gary Sharon thing.
Not missing much.
You're not missing much. There's maybe 2-3 songs that are good on here. I actually kept the CD for the discography. I wanted just to have the discography of all my albums, current and continual. I didn't want to have a split. If you're interested in it, check it out. Check it out on YouTube. But this album right here, Balance. Now this album kind of defines my college years. My college years weren't exactly the best because I went to a military school, military college, and this, I was a sophomore, junior when this came out. This was the time that Van Halen started fading away a little bit in terms of relevance, right? Would you say so? Was that fair to say?
I'm not sure. I can't answer that because I'm not. By then I wasn't even paying much attention to Van Halen except for that song. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where they faded out, I'll take your word for it.
Well, here's the only song that that they ever had that actually became popular. It was "Can't Stop Loving You," and this is like the start of it. Now, I always liked the beginning of this because it was a very sweet guitar solo at the beginning, right? And then it started off with Sammy having deep lyrics. They actually wrote this for Ray. Who did they write as Ray? One of their producers died, I think. His name was Ray. Can't remember his last name. Rob would probably know. But
I'll be honest with you. If this was their best song on this album, and I don't even recognize it, that tells you something about the album.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Kay Atwood, here's the thing. If the music is louder, I mean, Carlos, is the music louder than me? I didn't think it was.
Right now, no.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, there's probably sometimes that I was taught that it was louder, but I tried to take it back. Take Me Back is my favorite from this album. Oh, Kay, I actually did not put that on here. But that is a good song. Take Me Back is a good song on there. Road Trip. Hey, Jaden Tran, welcome back on board, man. Tony, Gary, who? Yeah, I know, right? Now, I tell you what, let's go. Now, this was the weirdest part about this album. Eddie was drunk when he made this. He ripped up a piano putting this together. Now, this is one of the weird ones, the weird things right here. And he's basically ripping a piano apart. It just didn't make any sense. But the title of the song is called Strung Out.
Strung Out, yeah.
So that's makes sense, right? Makes sense. But that was one of the unique things about that album that I could appreciate, But he actually had a full-fledged guitar solo right here. I can't even pronounce the word. It's called Balacutherium. Balacutherium, I guess. Yes, Kate.
It's a Dutch word, isn't it?
I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean that's where they're from.
Yeah, that's true.
They're from the Netherlands, and if I could swear, to me that looks like a Dutch word. So
yeah, but Baluchitherium. Maybe it's Baluchitherium. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. But I mean, I
wonder if there's a definition for it.
Maybe, and maybe if it's not family friendly, don't say it.
What can it do to your stream? I mean, you're
I know, right? I've already set my stream on fire. Phantasmic Chronicles. You can turn down the Van Halen, but you can't drown out the power of Hagar vocals. This is true. That's true, Tony. But what I liked about this solo is that it was a full-fledged 4.5-minute solo song, which surprises me because, Eric Johnson, Steve Vai, they were all doing those, Joe Satriani, they were all doing albums with songs like this.
It's an animal. That's all.
Interesting.
It's a very old animal. Like,
oh, wow. Maybe that was a hint. They were kind of ready to call it.
Remains found across China and the Balkans.
Interesting. Very interesting.
That's what that is.
Wow. Oh, wow. It's kind of like a mixture of a rhino and armadillo almost.
Yeah, but stands about 40 feet tall.
Right. Right. Exactly.
So maybe it's not a Dutch word. So don't listen to Carlos at all whenever he says anything.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Well, I tell you what, dude. Is there anything I'm missing about explaining about how awesome Eddie Van Halen was, about how we're remembering him tonight, we're remembering his music? Is there any highlights that I've truly missed?
Missed, probably not. I know they wrote some songs for some movies. Well, Eddie did.
Ah, yeah, I forgot about that. Twister's
right. The soundtrack for Twister, which is my wife's favorite movie.
That's awesome.
I like it too. It turned me on to Dodge Rams that I own.
Nice.
When I first saw that truck in that movie. But besides that, I mean, we've said everything there is about Eddie. Like I said, he's a maestro. He's a magician. The things he did with those fingers,
Yes.
You'll never see. And I know Shelly was bringing up some other bands that
Rob. We actually brought up Beat It earlier.
Yeah, and Shelly was bringing up some other bands. Shelly, I've never even heard of those bands, but I don't listen to certain music. I don't listen to, so I just don't know. But a guitarist like Eddie Van Halen, I don't think we'll ever see in our time.
No, I would agree.
But that's just my opinion.
I think you're right. There's like Shelley Star Walker here. It's like Eddie said, "Girl Gone Bad" was written in a hotel room. Valerie was sleeping. He didn't want to wake her, so he grabbed a cassette recorder and recorded himself playing guitar in the closet. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious.
I believe it. Sounds like him.
Yeah, that's right. Copy. What does that mean, Rob? Did I get hit with a copyright? Did I get hit? I don't know. I was like, I'm trying to keep the music low. Trying to keep it low. The funny thing about I think he's talking about Beat It. That's what he was saying about it. But the thing about Eddie that blows me away is when you say that there's no guitarist that even comes close to Eddie. I would think of Neil Schon from Journey as being I would say, similar musician. The difference, though, is that Neil's technique is a little bit more traditional, right? Where Eddie's is his own.
Right. Eddie is one of those like a game show. You could put three guitarists in a box. You're gonna know which one is Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen was his own music. You have rock, you have pop, you have rap, you have country, bluegrass, and you have Van Halen. You have Eddie Van Halen. So Eddie's his own his own beat, his own music.
Yep.
You can pick them out. That's what I think. You won't hear another guitarist like Van Halen, like Eddie Van Halen.
Yep. My biggest thing is, when you think of Eddie Van Halen, nobody can replicate what he can do. And because of that, with him passing away, it pretty much, it's like a chapter that's ended in our musical history where, there's no going back, right? I mean, you can develop proteges that may be able to duplicate or, to some extent, but you're not going to be able to get him dead on. Like Kay Atwood says here, to me, Prince comes close to Eddie, but totally different music, but they are of my era. And that's the thing about Prince. Prince was more of an artist. I think of Prince as more of an artist of music. I think of Eddie as a consummate musician, consummate musician.
Eddie, even in his videos, I never got to see him in concert, but it's YouTube. You can go find concerts anywhere. It wasn't about Eddie Van Halen. It wasn't the Eddie Van Halen show. Right. Eddie was a musician. He played his guitar. He wrote his songs. Right. Eddie wasn't an artist. To the term. He is an artist.
Absolutely. I would agree with that.
But he wasn't an artist, as Prince was, as Michael Jackson was. I can't think of a few more right now, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yep.
There is a difference. They're all artists, but there's an art, being an artist and being named an artist. Yeah. And Eddie was just a guitar player, was just a musician.
Yeah.
The best. But that's what he was. And that's what he wanted to be.
Yeah.
He never, like Rob said, he was tough. Him and his brother were tough. I've heard stories too. I mean, like, you know, you watch things on TV and on YouTube about it. You know, they're all tough, you know, but Eddie didn't make it about him. Eddie wanted to make Van Halen what it was.
Yeah.
But stay as just the guitar player, the musician.
Yeah.
In the band.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, you just, Carlos, you did eloquently. You put together exactly what I would say Eddie Van Halen truly personified. He personified musicianship. It was about the music. It wasn't about him. Yep. It was about, I mean, if you look at him when he played solos in concerts, when he saw people having fun, he had that grin on his face because he was enjoying that people were enjoying what he was doing. And when you think about what a musician truly lives for, I mean, that's it. You know, it's like the music is speaking to them. You know, I'll say this, Eddie, you know, and I've got Dreams playing right here. I think that's a great song to segue to the finale of our time together. Anything, Carlos, I really do appreciate. I'm already I'm starting to my energy level starting to go down a little bit, so I'm gonna like, gotta pump it up, man. Gotta pump it up. Carlos, I really do thank you for coming on board tonight and hanging out with me for 2 hours, 2 hours and 7 minutes, talking about Van Halen. I really do appreciate it, man. You came in last minute. You didn't know what was coming, but you went in, man, and you're like, I'm gonna do it, and I really do appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate always being invited by you, by anybody else to stream. You guys know I love streaming. It's funny because my wife asked, you know, what do you I told her, I said, she came out of the bathroom, like, Dave asked me to go on. And she's like, all right, what are you guys going to talk about? And I'm like, Van Halen. And she looked at me. A little while earlier, I was being picked on somebody else's stream about movies. Because, you know, there's a lot of movies I haven't watched. She's like, wow, you were just picked on that. You sure you want to go on here now? Because I know you in music. I said, listen, I know Van Halen. I know some songs. I can get through this.
You did good, man. You did good. You know,
and guess what? Google is amazing, especially when you have a 55-inch in front of you that you can stare at as Dave is talking and try to cheat on everything. But besides that, listen, you know, I thank you for the invite. I gave you the heads up, and I appreciate you keeping me on.
Absolutely, man.
You know, and I hope I didn't disappoint.
No, not at all.
Everybody in the chat, I'd say if you're going to go watch this in a replay, I apologize or thank you. But Rob's right. There is going to be no replay. So enjoy this now.
Well, hey, like I said, this is the only time that you get to hear our community's take on a consummate musician. And as Randy and Kathy say below, Eddie Van Halen was a true original. Nobody like him. And I don't think there will be. No. That's right. And seeing Shelly Star Walker, she loves these music streams. So I'm glad that you were here, Shelly, to see the only time that you'll ever see this stream.
Shelly, yeah. Shelly says it right. I may just not know the title, though. Yeah, no, I don't. Names escape me. That's me. I don't know titles. I don't know names.
You did good, man. You did great. I think you did good. Even when you weren't cheating, you were doing good.
That wasn't many times. So I got lucky.
I give you credit there. I give you credit. Yeah, so Tony, I think that was great. Eddie Van Halen, Eric Clapton, and Jimi Hendrix, the holy trinity of guitarists. I think that's a great way to put it. But guys, so I tell you what, Carlos, before we head on out, if anybody does watch this again, tell us what is coming up on your channel, what your channel is all about, what you like doing, and I'm gonna give it to you. Here you go, man. It's all you. Just for a little bit. Here you go.
You don't have to do that. Oh, jeez. You don't have to do that. But no, yeah, everybody knows me, I hope. And if not, come on over. It's Disney_world_freak. I go live on Tuesdays with some hangouts with friends. I'm still trying to get this guy on, but I know he works when I'm on. Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Disney Friends of Shenanigans. And on Saturdays, it's Topic Talk, Disney Topic Talk, which I've been doing a lot of interviews of I don't want to call them smaller channels, but channels like myself, growing in this community. I've been doing a lot of interviews, especially a lot of across the pond interviews. And I will be in Disney in 40 days. Is it past midnight yet? Wait, I can see 39. No, it's not. So in 40 days, I will be in Disney World hanging out with some of our community friends and family. And I'll be doing some streaming from there. So that's it, man. Come on over. Come hang out with us on Tuesdays. It's a great time. A lot of friends hang out. Rob's always there. Well, not always when he can make it, but he's there a lot. That's it. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Am I running this now?
What was funny was Rob was like, I'm bummed he's not going to get to watch the replay. I was just cracking up with that. I just thought that was hilarious. Lord willing, we will bypass the copyrights. But Carlos, I glad I could you could be on here with me, man. And
anytime, man. I'm open to invites anytime. I appreciate them. I really do. I love hanging out with all of you.
Absolutely. Well, and 40 days for you for the trip. I think that's
40 days.
That's gonna be great.
Thanksgiving Day, we arrive. How crazy is that?
Yeah. Just it'll be here before you know it. It'll be here before you know it.
Oh, I hope so.
Hope so. All right, man. Well, hey, for all my roadies out there, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you chokeslam the like button for this video. 15 minutes till I get the text. Davis Bandware White.
Yeah, I just
you know what, Rob? I'm going to bed after this, man. I'm just going to go to bed. I'm just going to let it go, as Elsa would say. But guys, if you haven't done it yet, chokeslam the like button. If you haven't done it yet, subscribe to this freak right here, Disney World Freak. Make sure you also subscribe to my partner channels like RobFuz and like the other ones listed in the description below, as well as my Ultra Roadies. Also, guys, last but not least, I say it all again. I would say it every time. Make sure you bookmark www.theliveplace.com. That is where you can keep track of all of our family-friendly live streamers. Bookmark that website. Make sure you always are checking in and when we're going live. This guy, RobFuz, myself, we're all there. Make sure you do that. So I'm glad that all you guys can come in here. And you know what? I think Rob, thank you for reminding me. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. We thank you for the inspiration that you guys gave us. You know, yeah, Eddie. Love it. I love it. Shelly Skywalker, thank you so much for coming on board. Kay Atwood, at least he wasn't blocked during the stream. I know, right, Kay? We'll see what happens. So for all of you guys, all my roadies that came out here and supported me, and just the 9 viewers that are still with us tonight, thank you so much for being here. And until next time, my roadies, laters.
Peace out, guys. Wait, October.